We all have great expectations of life. We try to please the masses and everyone else, but at the end of the day, all you have to do is please yourself. You have to be true. Listen to your calling, to your intuition, to that force that draws you towards your own unique self. Truth is the way to be at peace with yourself, and only being at peace with yourself can you be at peace with the world.
The algorithm. It's time for you to come back to reality.
That's just the way it is. Follow the rules.
Remember who you are. You're exactly where you need to be.
Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself.
Don't hide who you are.
It's supposed to be summer soon here in the north of Spain, but it really doesn't seem like it. It's been snowing a few days back, and it looks like today is going to be another cold one. Coming into this year, I had one main goal, which was to create as much as I possibly could. Thing is, we're now halfway through the year, and I've just managed to post one single video in 6 months. Obviously, failing so miserably at that main goal has made me think a lot about this, trying to understand why the hell have I been so stuck at this.
As I've been too attached to the outcome.
I've got this burning desire inside to create and to output all of the things I have inside and to express myself, but I just get stuck in the trap that for some reason it needs to work, whatever the fuck that means, you know? But after overthinking for about 6 months, I've decided to change things up. Before, there's no way I would have filmed a day like today, which is a regular day of me training in the mountains, but say fuck it, you know? I'm just gonna
film, create, output, and actually make something.
Right now I'm at about 2,000 meters high, so it's sort of strange to see these trees here growing this high, but they're beautiful. Getting into the clouds now. This little climb I'm doing, it's not very long in distance, but it covers a lot of height in a very small distance, so it means it's very, very steep, which also means even though it's really cold, I have had to take my top off because I'm sweating quite a lot, and tonight it's going to get really cold apparently, and I don't really want to sleep with my only top full of sweat and cold. Just as I was speaking, all of the clouds have covered me around now. I'm right in it now. Can't see a thing. I've got to go up there somewhere. I'm properly in it now. Can't really get lost, there's only one way to go, which is up. This isn't another how to be a creative video, this is a dude going up a mountain in the mist video. It's getting really quite cold now, and I'm not sure if the cloud's gonna go away. I think I'm close to the top now, but the cloud's not moving. So it might be a really cold and damp night. It's so damp and cold here. Oh my God. Great views, eh? Made it to the top, even though it doesn't look like it. Can't see a thing. I was really hoping that it would clear up a bit, but there isn't much more daylight left, so it looks like this is all I'm going to see, at least till sunrise. You know what? Normally I would scrap this. There's no way I would be filming right now, but I was committed to filming regardless, so that's what I'm doing. No sunset, fucking as harsh as it gets, really cold and not very pretty, but it is what it is, you know? The temperature is supposed to drop down to -9 degrees Celsius tonight. So I'm in for a damp and cold night, I think. See you tomorrow. Things didn't look so pretty last night, did they? I really didn't have a clue where I kind of was. I had an idea, but it's so pretty this morning. It kind of goes to prove what I was saying, that I've just got to go out and film everything. I would have scrapped everything yesterday with how the weather was and how everything was looking. There's no way I would have decided to carry on filming in normal this year's mentality, but this morning it's just made it all worth it. It's so pretty out. I was kind of playing around with this idea yesterday, thinking about it. Obviously when you do something like this you got a lot of time to think, you got nothing else to fucking do, you know. But I was thinking about whether I prefer to make something or create something which has an impact on one person, that actually, you know, that person feels connected or feels inspired by something I make, or do I prefer to make some empty thing which hundreds of thousands of people watch and are not going to remember after they watch it? I think it's far more valuable to create stuff that can impact someone's life in some way, even if it's not the most popular thing or the thing that works the most, you know. I just hate it so much when I found myself trying to create something in the lines of something else instead of holding true to my vision and the things I actually want to make. Just hate it so much. That's why I've been so stuck and so paralyzed. I feel like when you make something that is true to you, you may find success or you may not, but at least it's true, which is, I think, the most important thing. Time to pack things up and start making it down. I've been a few minutes just staring at the tent because I don't want to touch it. It's all frosted, got no gloves, but I'm gonna have to do it eventually. realizing now as I'm coming down, looking back at where I've slept last night, that yesterday as I was climbing up, because I couldn't see anything from the mist, I was just climbing and climbing and climbing, not really knowing when it was going to end. But looking at it now, it's quite mad actually. There isn't really a message to this video, or a point to this whole thing. At least I don't intend it. It's only about man climbs mountain, and that's about it. And talks about weird stuff that goes through his mind while he's out here alone. But if there's something I can take away for myself personally, is that the only way I'm gonna go forward, the only way I'm gonna get better, is by actually doing stuff, by actually creating. The reason why I said that there is no message or no point to this video is because I don't want it to come across as some sort of creative advice. So I haven't got any. I'm struggling myself. So yeah, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm just a random dude on the internet.